March 18th, Mike Tyson Razor Ruddock dies. If he doesn't die, it doesn't count. If he's not dead, it doesn't count.
This is Ade, welcome back to another edition of Box Talk. Everyone, it's the 2-year anniversary of Box Talk, so thank you all for watching and supporting for the past couple years. We're enjoying the show, we're loving the ride.
You know what, it's mad because I was looking, I think we've done like 300 and something videos in 2 years. That's pretty good going. Yeah. That's a couple of videos every week, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, not bad,
not bad going.
We've had some good videos, we had some bad videos.
Some shocking ones.
We had some great videos as well.
We had some bloody good videos. So I got stick for the music yesterday on Mayweather video.
Yeah, adding his editing skills.
Yeah, I'm trying.
No more music in the videos for now.
No, them short ones are alright. Those short videos are alright, little bit short ones.
With Tony Bellew.
Yes. Did he have a fight?
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you, I missed the fight. Because I was out for the day, I came in for 8 o'clock, put it on Sky Sports, and I didn't press record previously. And I missed the Tony Bellew fight, was the first fight. He won in the 5th round by KO or TKO?
I think it was TKO, I think he didn't come out for the 6th round. Yeah. From what I heard. It's strange, I find it strange with what's going on with Tony Bellew right now because he's had what, I think it's 5 or 6 fights now at cruiserweight.
Yeah, short succession.
Yeah, like just back, and I remember the hype as soon as he turned over was he was going to fight Hulk straight away. They was talking about Hernandez straight away. They was talking about various fights. Even if Alabi chucked his hat in the ring. What's going on? Yeah. Where are these so-called world title fights? Are they happening? Are they not happening? I mean, people are kind of bored. For Tony Bellew, I know Tony Bellew was a lastminute.com addition to the card, but for Tony Bellew to be the first fight on the card and we missed it, kind of says what kind of opponent they've lined up. Like, why put him on the card then? Is it because there's a couple more tickets? What for? Okay,
I get your point. I agree with your point as well. But, slightly different. We've got to remember with boxing, it's also a business. It's also about marketing. Yeah? Someone's going to be a major star in a major Hollywood movie in about a month, 2 months' time.
Is that fight? It's not even out yet, is it?
No, it's not out, yeah?
Jeez.
Once Creed comes out, and his names are going to be all the press clippings.
Man, you're right.
And all the little bits come on,
yes,
he'll get his title shot then. Hernandez is fighting shortly, I think he's fighting next month or the month after.
Very good point.
Perfect timing, yeah? You just don't throw a world title shot away when you got the biggest promotion possible. Even if Tony Bellew didn't warrant a ranking,
he will now.
Other fighters will want to fight him because of the hype.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, fighters that didn't even know who the hell Tony Bellew was in America.
Yeah.
Look, over here he's known. Yeah. In Europe he's known. Stateside, let's be honest, he's kind of, his profile's very limited. Yeah. It won't be. I take your point. It's a good one. And I thought, for some reason, I thought this film had come and gone. I don't know why. I thought it had come and gone. I'm thinking of Murray.
Fight last night. Before I talk about the fight, there's a major problem with British refereeing and announcers. We need to address it straight away. His opponent, what's the guy's name again? I forgot the guy's name. Decent opponent though. Can't remember his name now right now. It's first thing in the morning. As what you can see, we're drinking our tea. Okay, the guy kept falling over repeatedly, and he weren't being pushed over. It was like he was lunging up. His body was slightly off when he was fighting. Before his punches, he kind of slips under a shot and kind of goes to his knees all the time. Before Howard Foster had the chance to make a decision if it's a count or not, the ring announcer is already going 1, 2, 3 and making a count for it. That takes the responsibility and it takes the authority of the referee away. There were 7 knockdowns that were counted as knockdowns.
They weren't knockdowns.
5 of them weren't knockdowns, most probably. There was also maybe another additional 5 times he fell to the floor within that. And Harry Foster was like, nah, that's not a knockdown. But for the first 3 rounds, 4 rounds, the ring announcer kept coming in and saying 1, 2, 3 before Howard Foster made the decision if it was a knockdown or not. Yeah. That's a major fault.
It is a major fault. And I want to say, I mean, you mentioned at the beginning problem with British boxing. I think maybe boxing in general, but British boxing, it definitely seems to happen quite a lot in British boxing, especially recently, especially with Mike Murray fights. Bloody hell. Going to the fight though, still strange. I'm not saying I'm not convinced about Arthur Abraham next, and it's almost similar to the Paul Smith scenario where, do I think Mike Murray's got a chance to get up against Arthur Abraham? Yes, I do. But I still would like to have seen him fight someone to warrant it. Do you know what I mean? I mean, he's going to get it as a voluntary and going to get it because of his name and because of the 2 promotions are working well together. But
so yes, you're right. You want to see a fight from him for the Abrams fight, but in reality, you can't blame Murray on that performance.
Yeah, but what about the opponents they're picking from? Where are you on Martin Murray, by the way? Where are you in terms of this super middleweight challenge now, the super middleweight tilt?
Okay, I think super middleweight is a good division.
Yeah, I think
and I think to get a world title shot, you need to do more. But as a world-class middleweight who fought 3 world champions for the middleweight title, Sturm, GGG, and Martinez, I think he could warrant a world title shot because we know he's a world-class fighter. I thought he had to get good to the weight. I think he's done that now.
It's strange because as much as I agree with what you're saying, I don't know. I just feel like the jump from unless your name is GGG, the jump from 160 to 168.
Yeah.
When I look at the level of class in that division, it looks like a big. It doesn't look like the easy. It's not like the 140 to 147 jump. It looks like a big jump.
I think once you're middleweight super middleweight, you're around that 6 foot mark. Which means it's kind of easier to put the weight on.
All the natural elements he had at middleweight. Everyone said he's the biggest, and he hasn't got them at super middleweight at all. He's just a normal sized dude in super middleweight.
That's why he was testing the weight class out to see if it's suited for him. Normally, let's be fair, if you've got if you've got a top 10 ranked fighter in one weight class, when they go up, they automatically get ranked at the
top 15.
But automatically, or top, just borderline top 10, because they already know that we already know their substance, their quality. So I'll give Martin Murray a break. Doesn't mean he deserves a title shot. But I wouldn't criticise him if he got one.
No, especially if it's Abraham.
Yeah. No. All right then. Let's move forward with Josh Warrington versus Joe Branca.
Yes.
Josh Warrington.
This might be a good 2 minutes.
Showed other guys in the division, in my opinion, especially showed British boxing what good boxing is about. And once it showed good boxing is about, constant movement, good timing, good jab. Joe Branca was confused. And Joe Branca is a very good fighter. He made him look ordinary and novice-like. Not going to try to say Josh Warrington is the future coming, not saying he's great, but for a guy of his level, he's proven that he deserves to be considered a little higher than he gets right now.
Where is that though?
To me, it's borderline world class, but definitely over European class. And the reason why I say borderline world class, I don't like giving world class rankings to beat a world class fighter.
Yeah, I don't even know who the European champion is, by the way. I can't think of head. I wouldn't know, to be fair.
I think it is Warren.
He definitely Commonwealth. No, he gave up his Commonwealth from British titles.
He gave his Commonwealth British.
He might be. I
sure.
don't know.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, you get what I'm trying to say. It's hard to get someone a world class stamp without being world class, because you've got all the skills and you're dominating the easier guys. But when it comes to the top guys, you've got to have potential skills against them. Yeah. But I definitely think he showed something that fight last night. I think he's made his name for him.
Agree. Look, you don't shut out and win every round against Joe Branca if you're not a good fighter, because Branca's one of them kind of energizer bunnies, similar to most people from Australia. Gill is like that. Sam Solomon. They seem to go and go. Yeah. Especially at the lower weight classes. So I give Warrington sort of plaudits for that. My only issue with Warrington is that the next level, this is the thing in that division, the next level up, the next flight of stairs ain't a joke. No, that's the only way I can think of it, Razor. The next flight of stairs, you only turn a corner. Like the first flight might be 5 steps, the next flight's 100 steps, because what's above him is not a joke. You know what I mean? I mean, look at the ones that are just below Selby. Forget Lamanchenko, Selby, Russell Jr., Abnormal, Santa Cruz, all those monsters. You even got people like Gradovich that's still around. That he wants. He's kind of. I'm in that mix again still. And you've got the guy that I think is a WBA champion, Jesus Quella. I can't pronounce his. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Yeah. There's so many in there, and I feel like Selby's a match that I don't. Warrington is very good at everything. Selby brings something a bit different to that table.
I don't think it's worth talking about the Selby fight. I know Eddie Hearn said it's a possibility for next year. Let's be honest, Selby's with Haymon now. He's fighting on PBC. I'm going to mention it on a Wednesday as well, you know that?
Yeah, which is a bit random.
I'm going to mention that later on in the show. But Selby's projection now is the Santa Cruzes, the Abnormales, and those type of guys there. So for him to come back to fight Josh Warrington, it's not happening. It's kind of a backward step.
Ridiculous money, but it's not happening.
Unless Warrington does something in the next year or so to warrant a mandatory position. Yeah,
maybe even against one of the others. And then it's a unification fight type thing. But you're right. Even Carl Froch said it, and I said it off camera too. Carl Froch was asked about Warrington, and he said, "Look, fantastic fighter." But he said Selby it's just a bit different in terms of his ring IQ and everything he brings. It's just a bit different.
In my opinion, I think Warrington and Selby were in similar positions about a year ago. I told you about Selby before. I'm saying that as good as Selby looked, we need to see him with someone to actually prove what you think.
Yeah, and that was Gradovic.
And it's the same thing, for example, here, where Warrington looks really, really good, and I said he boxed beautifully. I don't care what anyone says, I say, but I'm overselling it. I thought he boxed beautifully for at least the first 6 rounds.
Yeah.
They slowed down a little bit, but then he brought it on the last couple rounds. But that's how you box. You know, you pick your spots and find your time, and you know to take rounds off, and you know to put the gas on. And I thought he'd done a very good job of that. But it was against someone that, I wouldn't say he was made to order, it's someone that he dominated completely. I want someone to hit him back and then see him do the same thing. Let's go with Jürgen Bremer versus Connie. This is
We're going to call him Connie.
Yeah.
This is too early in the morning.
Yeah.
I
like Jürgen Bremer.
You do like Jürgen Bremer?
I've been saying it for years. The stoppage was BS, let's be honest. He didn't come out for round 7. He wanted to come out, but time
was running out, and
time
was running out the show.
Yeah, let's be fair.
I'm not sure about German times in terms of train times, but everyone wanted to get home.
Connie was so far out of his league. Everything he tried, Bremer had him. Yeah, and it wasn't that it was a beating. It was more of a technical example.
Was it mandatory?
No.
See, that's a shit voluntary, by the way.
Shit voluntary.
That does nothing for Bremer. Doesn't help nothing for Bremer.
Connie was confused.
Yeah.
Connie was confused from the beginning, and I wouldn't say it's good to stop a fight the way it was, but I understand why they stopped it.
Yeah. Callie Salen said this week that negotiations are slowly but surely beginning for Stevenson. And he said he wants Kovalev as well.
Yeah.
And it's about time that he gets into that mix.
Yeah.
Because all the plaudits we can give Bremer are good. When you look at the record's quite thin. I mean, he fought Enzo Maccarinelli a year ago. No disrespect. Enzo's been done 5, 6 years ago.
Yeah.
He needs to come out of this little safety net he's in and go over and fight.
And Bremer's over 35.
Exactly. So get the big fights now.
I want to see Bremer fight.
Clearly.
Pascal.
Oh, Pascal. Okay.
I want to see him fight Pascal.
See, there you go. There you go.
They both fight with that kind of passive-aggressive style.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Pascal is the bigger puncher, I think.
Yeah.
But Pascal does fights in spurts. Bremer will make him fight. Bremer will make him fight. And if Pascal thinks he could be slick, Bremer could be slick as well.
I'm not convinced Pascal's got over Kovalev. I think Pascal's got a couple of issues.
No, that last fight Pascal had was bloody dead close.
I'm telling you now. Them Kovalev, those punches towards the end of the Kovalev fight weren't good to take.
If I remember correctly, you had Pascal losing that fight, innit?
I'm losing the fight. I had him losing the fight. I think you said he sneaked it.
Yeah, it's not sneaked it.
I'm like,
let's go to the other fight that happened on Saturday night, and this will lead into the news for the week. Let's go, champ.
Shannon Briggs had a fight.
Shannon Briggs fought last night.
Oh.
He fought a guy called Matt Marone, won with a second round knockout. Not gonna lie, bloody good body shot. Know what I mean? But the reason I'm mentioning this fight, because listen to the news. Did you see the face-off beef midweek between Shannon Briggs and Klitschko?
Yeah. Klitschko is said to be fair, because are you talking about this was when all the heavyweights came together?
Yeah, and in the gym, and Evander Holyfield and Michael Moore stopped it.
No, I didn't see that.
All right then. So they're doing this big heavyweight documentary, and they get all these great heavyweight champs together. So somewhere in the gym, maybe it's bloody where Shannon Briggs is training. Shannon Briggs confronts Vladimir Klitschko again. You're in shape, I'm in shape. Let's fight. And they start getting into a little bit of an arguing match and joking match. Then they get into a touching match.
Touching?
Yeah.
What, like?
No, yeah. Shannon Briggs goes, oh, you're in good shape. Vladimir, like, don't touch me, like, leave me alone. Yeah. No, you're in good shape, don't touch me. And then when Shannon starts getting hype, Vladimir goes to Shannon's beard and pulls it like that.
You can't never touch a man's beard.
Oh, I about to say that as well, yeah.
Touch a man.
And then Shannon Briggs, don't touch me like that, champ. Don't, what? Let's go, let's do it now. Well, I don't need no ring, let's do it now. And Klitschko's like, you're fighting tomorrow. Don't worry, we'll sort it out. And basically, Michael Moore, Holyfield were there. That kind of pulled them apart and said, look. And then Vladimir shut the show down, saying, look, everyone, thanks for the fun. He's a joker.
This guy had nearly killed Vladimir in the sea when Vladimir's on a canoe trying to get away. Right. This guy has come to Vladimir's gyms where he eats in a restaurant. Although some of them look a bit staged, and you're moaning about Vladimir putting his beard. No, Vladimir should sock him.
No, I'm not moaning about Vladimir putting his beard. Yeah, again, I like Vladimir. I think Vladimir's a cool guy.
Yeah.
I'm just saying though. Okay, for a guy with a beard, you don't pull my beard.
For boxers.
Yeah, ask the listeners, bro. If I said don't touch me, and you kept your distance, and I go, okay, now I said that, now pull on you. You already made the boundary by saying don't.
You need to touch my beard then. You're close. You're very close. Don't touch my beard. Don't touch my beard.
All right then. But you got a point. You made the boundary by saying don't touch me, don't touch me, don't touch me. The boundary's been made. Now I go touch you.
I think Vladimir is probably... Look, if this was Vitali, Shannon Briggs would be in hospital. As soon as they done that canoe thing, he'd be in hospital. Literally, Vitali will find him and hunt him. Briggs manages, by the way. How random is that?
Who?
Badu Jack.
I don't lie.
Badu Jack. He bring Badu Jack over from Sweden.
Yeah.
Shannon Briggs.
Okay. Then.
So on the slide, he's still doing little things. And
he's got money. I'm trying to say he's got money. I just really thought it was weird. Let's follow into the news with there. Do you see the picture of all the heavyweight greats together?
Yeah.
Riddick Bowe, Lennox Lewis, Oliver McCall, Hazim Ratman, Pigland Thomas, Tyson was there, Holyfield was there, Michael Moorer. Gangster, bro. That was so great.
Honestly.
Yeah.
It's amazing. And these are the things that I feel British
John Ruiz was there.
John Ruiz. I think British boxing needs to do things like this, events like this. Do you know what I mean? I've always thought about it. Just big events where you get a fantastic arena and bring back some of the past and present boxers and just do something.
So when I looked at that picture here, I thought, please don't get into an argument. I saw Hazim Ratman that knocked out Lewis, that Lewis knocked out Hazim Ratman, but Hazim Ratman beat Evander Holyfield with the headbutt thing. Remember the big swelling?
Yes.
Then I saw Oliver McCall there off crack saying I'm going to knock out Lewis like that before. Then I saw this one and that one, and Riddick Bowe was
Briggs
there.
Has been Vladimir Klitschko.
Yeah, and Shannon Briggs with Lennox Lewis. I just saw everyone there together and I thought, oh my god, Tyson bit Holyfield's air. I mean, they were like ridiculous history and story. I would love to be in a room with them.
And that's the thing why we diss Dion a lot.
Yeah.
Dion won't be put in that.
Oh, no way.
Do you know what I mean? He won't be put in that list. And these guys, win or loss, that was a heavyweight era where they all made their stamp. All rubber stamping their stuff.
No joke here. And
was Frank Bruno in there?
No, Frank Bruno wasn't there. Not being bad yet, honest and got truth, I'm trying to say. And this is not about a fight, not fighting. Dion could not sit in my front room on a boxing night with real boxing fans.
I'm not listening to him.
Seriously, he'll get thrown out. He'll get thrown out.
By who?
Can he sit here and talk boxing with us for 6-7 hours?
Who's throwing him out?
Look, there's a few of us here. Yeah.
Good luck. I'll be in the kitchen. You can throw him out.
You and the smaller guys, and me and the bigger guys.
I'll be in the kitchen.
Me, Nick, Uche.
6'7" Deontay Wilder.
We will take him out. We'll take him out. Yeah, we'll take him out. Yeah.
And Ryan's address is... You'll find him near Leighton Station.
Alright then, let's carry on with the news. Let's start with something we missed last week. Last week I left my phone at a party last week, so I didn't have my list fully. Adrian Broner gets a title shot coming off a loss against a guy coming off a loss. There is too many belts in boxing.
WBA title, I think it is. Why is there a vacant belt?
No, WBC's. Danny Garcia's belt.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Danny Garcia's belt.
Money talks, bullshit walks. Actually, bullshit walks as well, because he talks bullshit and he gets to fight.
Now let me tell you this right now. Too many belts in boxing is one thing, yeah. But I don't see how you could get justification for a world title shot coming off a loss.
He's gonna say I lost at 147. He's gonna say I lost at welterweight. He's gonna say
it's still a loss.
He's gonna say at light welterweight I'm coming off a win.
And who was he fought at welterweight? That was at junior welterweight, which was ranked.
Emmanuel Taylor.
Was he ranked top 10?
Yeah, at the time he was. But regardless,
by the WBC,
yeah.
But universally ranked.
No.
Yeah. Listen.
How many lives does Adrian Broner have?
Exactly. I would not no one for getting a title shot, but he doesn't deserve it, and he doesn't.
Let's say if he stays at the 140 division, if he wins, which he probably will, and let's say if he can Terence Crawford unification fight would be good. Vodnikov, Matisse. There's a few guys at 140. Lamont Peterson, but they're stable mates, so it might not. But let's fight at 140.
With a big argument we started off last week, and as I confirmed last week, Brooke Shavs, done deal. And Timothy Bradley versus Brandon Rios, done deal.
What do you want to say?
I told you so, didn't I tell you?
Yeah, what do you want? And I could have said that people are not going to be happy about it.
No, people are not happy about it.
And from Twitter responses, again, people are not happy about it.
I think so. Part of again marketing, which seems to be the thing of the day. They've matched it with the same night as Klitschko Fury as a pay-per-view.
It's disgrace.
On Sky Sports.
Yeah. Because first thing I was saying to myself was, it's like a pay-per-view, because now he's considered a pay-per-view fighter in this country, Kell Brook. his last couple. Yeah, well,
yeah, I know they're doing it, but I don't think he's.
No, not for me. No chance. But I think if they stack a card behind him, i.e. the Frankie Gavin, because that card was very much stacked.
Yeah.
Mitchell's on it, Anthony Joshua. Kind of see where pay-per-view kind of money comes in there. So obviously this one, you don't want to go backwards. So it's smart. And because of Klitschko Fury is the same kind of time, German time, so it's perfect.
Yeah.
Look, I get the argument as a boxing purist, which we are now. Shavs, I can understand the argument for Shavs in the sense of I look at his style, I look at who he's fought, and blah blah blah. You're not trying to appeal to the boxing purists anymore. That's what I think everyone's got to understand. Anyone that's like sticking up for this fight, and I get where you're going to come from in a minute. You've got to look at the argument in the sense that Brook isn't trying to appeal to the purists. To get to that level of stupid marketability, stupid pay-per-view numbers, you're trying to appeal to people that don't watch boxing. Yeah. You're trying to appeal to people that kind of like, should I, shouldn't I? They're gonna, hey, Brook Shavs, don't fancy that. Who's Shavs? Do you know what I mean? To us boxing guys, we look at Shavs and think that's a decent little matchup. But in terms of boxing purists, never happy with that matchup. And I'm telling you now, I've seen a stick about this already. Brook, it's not Brook because Brook will fight. But Eddie Hearn's got to look at him and think, I've got to break the bank to bring someone over. He's next. You don't beat Porter and then fight. What's the guy's name again? Dan. Frankie Gavin and Shavs and be happy, and people be happy with that. And then you give Amir Khan stick when Amir Khan just entered the division and fought Collazo, Alexander, and Algieri. Who's the 147 guy here?
Okay, the difference is though, I think Kell Brook's in a fine situation where even with the world title, he's not a marquee name in America. He's very, very high risk, low reward. Right now in PBC, as much as Adrian Broner's fighting for a title, they're not promoting belts on PBC. They're promoting fights. Yeah. Why would you fight Kell Brook? Yeah. And take a huge risk of losing your O or losing your record or whatever when the likes of Furman, Porter, Guerrero, all of us could fight each other within a little round robin.
See, that's a name. See the name, the last name you just mentioned.
Guerrero.
Yeah. Look, Guerrero. Look, for us would have been like, if Guerrero's the kind of name where he's fringe top 10.
Yeah. I'll give him top 10 still.
Yeah, he'll give you a good fight. Yeah. And I'd accept that. Yeah. I'll be like, that's a good little fight there. Yeah. Even though Alexander's come off a loss in terms of Khan, obviously Alexander's got a fight now under the McDonald Comida. I think Alexandra. Yeah, he's fighting. I think he's fighting under.
He's fighting Aaron Martinez.
Alexander would have been a good one for me as well. Names like this, they were supposed to fight 3 years ago. Yeah. Names like that.
But Aaron Martinez, to me, is a B-level guy. And I'm trying to say, and I'm not saying it's okay, but I'm saying that everyone's fighting these B-level type guys, and so is Kell Brook.
Look at everyone in the division.
Yes, you want more, but the whole division's doing it. You can't blame one fighter.
You say that.
Don't blame the rest.
You say that, but I look at someone like Furman. And I'm still a bit not. Me, I'm still honest. But I look at Furman. And Furman will say to me, I fought Guerrero, I fought Soto Carras, who's a gatekeeper, and I fought Collazo. Not fantastic. I'll accept those. Even Guerrero will say I've mixed it. Even David Alexander's full.
You're saying his last three. Forget the last four. Your last three is
everyone else. Every single top guy in the 147 division has now fought someone. 2 or 3 of note. Brook is the only one. Devin Alexander is fought the people. He's the only one now that's only fought one marquee name, and I think people have had tired of it. We're not talking about a 20-fight novice here. We're talking about a guy who's had like 34 fights.
Like I said before, I think money counts. Let's move to the second side of that story. Brandon Reyes versus Timothy Bradley. Signed sets for November the 7th, I think it is. But Bradley has left his trainer, Joe Diaz. Trainer for life. Left him. There seems to be some dispute because Bradley's wife's his manager, and she said something along the lines of, we want someone who's going to be there for us all the time, not someone that's going to leave camp and do other things. That's comfort zone.
That is comfort zone.
That's comfort zone. That's saying, me and Bradley are cool, I'm training him, he knows my stuff, oh, I've got to do this. Let me bounce, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, they're the kind of things that the all access and 24/7s don't show you. Yeah. And if that's the case, look, I've said in recent times that Bradley looks awful in fights.
Yeah.
I've said
recently he's regressed.
Recently he's regressed big time. And can someone of Bradley's age and Bradley's style change, almost, can they adapt and change to another style? Possibly.
I think he can. Because he was a boxer previously. Then he's got into his slugging, and Bradley can't punch. So in my opinion, he should be boxing. Yeah. If you're a boxer and you've got good boxing skills, good technical skills, And then you turn into a slugger that can't punch.
Yeah.
It's kind of, I've never seen a slugger that can't punch before.
No, I've never seen someone with Bradley's body.
Yeah.
Like, you know, guys, this is a message to all of you. Go into the gym and give him muscles. Yeah. Don't give you boxing power. Because Bradley's got the best looking body out there, but it's interesting that he's changed. So
the problem is now, is that let's look at it right now. From today's date, you're looking at what, maybe 9 weeks to the fight. And he has no trainer. Rumour has it that he was looking at Teddy Atlas, but he hasn't made a decision. So basically, he's got to fight a top 10 guy, a lower top 10 guy,
lower than that,
with no trainer in 9 weeks.
To be fair, if anyone you're going to fight on 9 weeks' notice with no trainer, it'll be Brandon Rios. You know exactly what you're getting with Brandon.
Let's go where the trouble really starts. And I'm not really too happy about this as well. So PBC is going to host a card featuring Lamont Peterson and Anthony Durrell on the same on NBC, so on mainstream American TV, on the same night as GGG Lemieux, to take away HBO's pay-per-view. That is bloody crafty from Al Haymon, and I'm not happy with that, bro.
It's crafty. Look, it's crafty. Look, you got to understand. A, it's crafty. B, it's business. But C, doesn't detract from Lemieux GGG. I don't care if it's free or not. Doesn't detract.
But let's be fair. Everyone's saying GG ain't fought no one. GG ain't fought no one. Yeah. And we're the boxing fans. Yeah. We're the hardcore fans. People go any social media page. They say he ain't done this. He ain't done that.
Bollocks.
He's growing his brand. This is his first pay-per-view. Lemieux has made a big comeback in the past 12, 18 months.
Yeah. Big
showing. And we all said we're looking for high numbers on pay-per-view.
Yeah, I said $500,000.
Yeah. Putting a free fight on NBC, which is like bloody ITV in the UK.
Yeah.
You are gonna take away, why pay for that $49 or whatever it is, when you can watch this free?
Yeah, you can watch Lamont Peterson for free.
Why pay? And you're gonna say Lamont Peterson, former world champion, Durrell, former world champion. They're gonna sell the hell out of it on domestic TV to kill the pay-per-view. It is gonna 30%, 40% of the pay-per-view numbers are gone.
Yeah. I thought he's high, but I get you. 40 nearly half, but I get you. I think 20 to 30%
is gone.
It is gone. Like you say, you're looking for the casual fans, and that's what you're trying to attract with GGG and Lemieux, the casual fans. And those casual fans are not going to pay now because boxing's boxing, and we can watch free boxing.
How many guys you know that are boxing fans that say, I watch Sky Sports, I can't afford Box Nation, or I'm not buying Box Nation?
Loads.
That's what I'm trying to say, yeah? Because they pay their Sky package, they got it in the house every day of the week. So when the boxing comes on, they'll get it. They watch their ringside, they go online, they watch bloggers, and they get their other stories from other sources. They don't actually buy additional funding.
As much as this is obviously on purpose and strategic, it's going to happen a lot in the next 2-3 years because his stable is so big. I mean, Barry Hunt told us that. And he's got so many dates, he's going to have to fill them. So this will continually happen. And I don't think it's just going to be... I'll be shocked if nothing falls on the Canelo Cotton. Even though I don't think no fight can detract from that.
I think that would be much more of a risk. But GGG right now on pay-per-view is an unknown quantity. So is Lemieux. So attacking that card, not to go into it big time. Last week we touched on Gamboa looking to fight Nicholas Waters.
Yes.
Now Gamboa saying he wants to fight Lomachenko as well.
Okay, Gamboa.
Gamboa always looked to have good fights, but obviously due to promotion issues and whatever, they weren't making it.
Who's he with now?
Independent, obviously 50 Cent's SMS promotion bankrupt, so apparently he's negotiating a deal to be released, but he wants the big fights, or with top ranked fighters, obviously he had association with. Is this a case of Gamboa actually coming back to boxing as a legitimate force, by saying he wants to fight the top guys, or is it a payday and cash out?
Bit of both. Look, Gamboa got beat on the day by a very, very, very good Terence Crawford. Do you know what I mean? But still gave Terence Crawford hell. So Gamboa is not by any chance a stretch of imagination a fallen sort of prey here. Gamboa can still cause problems. Look, right now, if you have Gamboa versus, for example, Gary Russell Jr., I'll go Gamboa. I'll go Gamboa winning that fight. Both very similar in sort of speed and power, and I think Gamboa's got a bit more. So Gamboa, look, he deserves... You know, this kid came up and had all the name recognition. He was going to run through the weight divisions, and he's probably thinking, I don't have anything in the bank to show for this. I need some big money fights, and he'll get them.
I think he's a victim of a lot of things with this Cuban thing, where they come to America and they think it's going to be an easier street, and it's not. A lot of Cuban fighters seem to have promotional problems. They get into a contract, they come out of the contract. Gambo has been sitting on the fence, on and off, with 50 Cents, and before that with Top Rank for maybe 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
Remember the whole big legal thing went through with Top Rank previously?
Yes.
I don't know what it is about Cuban fighters. They never seem to be happy with the contracts.
How old is I'm about to say something stupid, but I'm not going to say.
Yeah.
How old is he?
Must be early 30s now.
He needs to get a move on.
Quick question: what is it with Cubans and their contracts? And it sounds like, you know what I'm saying? That are they being signed lowballed because they've come in, don't know about money, and when they realise their power and their worth and their skill transcends, they're like, wait a minute, I want more money.
Yeah.
And the promoters are not giving it to them. That's why they're all leaving contracts.
I can imagine the contracts being offered to Cuban fighters.
Yeah.
It must be. I mean, think about it. First, you're on exile.
Yeah.
You're running away from your own country, kind of thing. Can you imagine what the promoter is saying?
I have to fix your visa.
I'm going to fix this for you. We'll make sure you don't go back.
Yeah. We'll make sure you got a little yard.
Yeah, we're going to set you a house.
Yeah.
We'll do this and just sign that paper.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It must be awful. Hence Regondo.
Yeah.
Regondo's issue.
Bloody Mike Perez.
Exactly.
All of them have some sort of contract problem.
Must be awful.
They just saw this cut, fight postponed.
Again, I know it's accidental. I know it's not serious. I know a cut can happen to anyone. But people are giving Warrens and everyone stick over this again.
Yeah.
And the worst thing is, and we had to correct ourselves. Obviously, Manchester MEN Arena is 20,000 people. Yeah. Sorry, 20,000 people ain't turned up to watch. I don't know. It's hard not to give him stick because the fight's been postponed, and it's a Box Nation and Frank Warren's marquee show of the year.
It is.
I just feel like the show still can't go ahead in MEN Arena.
Yeah, and the thing about it as well, that to promotion this fight just kicked in because the new edition of Boxing Monthly has Billy Joe Saunders and Andy Lee on the front page.
Show you.
Yeah. You know, guys, I still read everything. I'm old school.
Ryan does. I don't.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I mean, so the promotion was really just kicking in now. Things were moving forward, and that's being pulled back. They're not going to get top promotion again on the refront on the new date. They're not going to put 2 front covers. They're not going to get 2 this, 2 that. It's a hard sell now.
Someone said, and I think this might have been on Spencer's podcast show. Yes, shout out for Spencer Theory.
Yeah. See? Hey, Spencer, thanks for shouting us out on our...
Shouting you out, Spencer.
Yeah.
Someone said on his show, should Andy Lee wait or should he just go and cash out now and have a voluntary of someone in America?
Yeah.
That's what I say. He should have a voluntary. He should almost forget it, have a voluntary, and whatever happens, happens.
Okay. This got sound like a contradiction because I think Andy Lee can win the fight with Billy Joe Saunders. But Andy Lee has looked shaky in some fights. A lot of come from behind knockouts against guys he should have been beaten easily. Andy Lee seems to fight good when the competition is higher, so he steps up to the plate. Fighting someone as an easy, voluntary could be a risk. A Fraser saluting Joe Fraser is going to be revealed.
A statue.
A statue. 14-foot statue or 12-foot statue going to be revealed next Saturday in Philadelphia, honouring Joe Fraser. A lot of boxers, including Broner, put money into it. That a few years ago they were talking about it, and it kind of went under the radar. But it's apparently done, and it seems like they're coinciding it with obviously the whole big boxing weekend next week with Mayweather Roberto.
No, it's about time, to be fair. It is about time. I mean...
You can't have a statue of Rocky Balboa there.
I was going to fucking say that.
Yeah, you can't have a statue of Rocky Balboa there and not have Joe Fraser. Or any of the old great Philadelphia fighters.
You can't have a fucking statue of a movie star.
Yeah.
And you can't have a statue of a real life movie star.
When Philadelphia has a host of fighters, know what I mean? Old school and new schools that you could put up there that were inspirational for certain reasons.
Yeah, even going back to him... Mayweather having to pay for his funeral costs.
Yeah.
It's a bit sad, this Joe Fraser, how
you would have put the state would have picked that up. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Nobody just gets you angry for like 2 seconds.
I'm joking.
Yeah, just gets you angry for 2 seconds. You've got these jokers out there, got all this money in boxing, know what I mean? All these people are milking boxing dry like Don King, and they can't even slip in their fucking pockets.
And that's why I asked, is it Warrington? I was just like, what? I mean, Joe Fraser.
Yeah, seriously.
Joe Fraser.
Seriously.
But we have a Rocky Balboa statue.
Yeah. Okay. Liam Smith.
Wait a minute, we've got a fictional character statue here. Fictional character, and we can't get a Joe Fraser statue.
I'm not sure if it's true or not, but apparently they took it down. When this one was commissioned, they took that one down apparently.
Rocky Balboa?
Yeah, apparently it's been taken down now. I don't know if it's true or not. I can't remember the full story. Yeah.
Alright, go on then.
Alright then. Liam Smith gets a replacement fight for his WBO junior title shot against a guy called John Thompson.
a UFC fighter?
No. So I went into Box Rep, not my favourite thing to do, and check out John Thompson, and looked at one of his fights on YouTube. This might be a trickier fight. John Thompson is not a puncher, he's a boxer. 6-1 they got him down in box rec.
That's huge.
Yeah.
Where's he ranked?
1 loss.
Okay.
I don't check the ground. 1 loss. But look at his win loss. Look at the guys he's fought. Their records were decent enough to saying he's a decent fighter.
Yeah.
Looks to be a little bit slick as well. Could be a much better fight than the fight previously planned for.
Yeah.
And when he was offered the fight in the UK, he jumped at it.
Yeah. Think about it. I mean, he's not going to get great. He's not getting great when in the States.
Yeah.
It's a world title shot that he brings back home, and then he's made. So it's a lottery. It's a lottery ticket. You take the chance.
Yeah.
We saw what Timothy Bradley done with Junior Whitty years ago. You take that chance. Again, though, it's just it's not Frank Warren's fault, but it just seems to be issues all the time with these cars, don't they? And someone dropping off and someone dropping out, and injuries and blah blah blah. I just think he needs a bit of luck. I don't even know the background story, and I can't wait to interview him with this Fury thing. Yeah. Where did that all just drop off from? Yeah. Do you know what I mean? That was his biggest. That was supposed to be the biggest thing for him coming up. What's happened? Do you know? It's strange. On the back of that, Roy Jones Jr. training Trudnoff to fight Buglioni.
Yeah. More things about Roy Jones. It's on my list here. We're going to right now. Roy Jones has pulled out his fight with Tony Moran next week. Yeah. Apparently has a world title shot, but no one's saying where it is yet. At cruiserweight, and he signed that whole Russian contract thing and blah blah blah. Do I smell Lebedev?
I hope not.
In a rematch?
I hope not.
It's a rematch. It'll be a rematch.
Yeah, I hope not. That smells about right though, because there's no reason for him to pull out this easy money Tony Moran fight. Yeah. It's almost like exhibition fights what he's doing.
That's
right
what I'm
now,
trying to say. He's pulled out, everyone's supposed to done deal, and to what I've heard, he's not even in America, he's in Russia. So for him to get from Russia to here is not too hard. I'm saying it's reasonably a quick flight. Yeah. So it's not like he couldn't come in for the day then go back.
Roy Jones Jr.
He's got his Russian passport. He's Russian. He's in with the commission basically.
In with the commission, he's in with the Prime Minister.
But that's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. This one really wound me up this week when I read this. The WBC and VADA have now combined and joined to do some drug testing for their fights. So it's a 3-step program, which includes educating the fighters on the errors of PEDs and what they do to your body and blah 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 blah. Yes. The second step is competition tests for random out of competition tests for their top 15 fighters. Okay. Sounds really good, isn't it?
Yeah, number 16 gets away.
Here's the third part. Voluntary testing for fights, which means the fighters could opt if they want voluntary testing for their fights.
Oh, really?
The fighters, not the commission.
So the fighters can say, "Yeah, fancy being tested on this one."
Nah, don't want to do it today.
I took that steroid last week, so ain't that the system? How much does this testing cost?
Okay.
It must cost hundreds of thousands or something then.
No, it doesn't. Okay.
So I'm just a dumb person. I just think needle in belly, piss in a can. No.
Okay. So what previously, everyone had it's going to cost this, it's going to cost that, it's going to cost this and whatever. Margaret Goodman, the head of VADA, she says that she could do testing for between $4,000 and $6,000 per person, and that's like the basic test, but it still has the carbon isotope testing. You know what I mean? So it doesn't mean traveling around the world, flying back and doing 100 different tests, but on a basic level, saying the week before the fight to make sure you're clean, or the few days before the fight, and the fight one after. So the drug tester is actually with you for those couple of days or in that same state as you. Okay. It can be done reasonably cheap. In terms of marquee fights, world title fights, 6,000 to 10,000 is really cheap.
Nothing.
In terms of out of the top 10
club fights,
it's a lot of money.
Big, it's a hell of a lot of
money. Know what I mean? And let's be fair, we've seen world class fighters get offered $35,000 for fights.
Lamont Pearson.
Exactly. So it's a lot of money. So it's not as big as people think it is in terms of financial terms.
You know what's scary about all this drug issue, and it goes beyond anything I can think. Can you imagine how many boxers were taking drugs in the 80s and 90s?
Oh yeah, of course.
So all our favourite fighters. Can you imagine how juiced up they were? I don't want
to go into that. I mentioned it in my article I done a few months ago.
Because I watched some fighters from the 90s to 2000s, body shape and speed and structure just change so bad. Yeah. I mean, yes, I know steroids does a bit more than that, but I've seen some guys go from having necks like Tyson's to having necks like mine in a week. Yeah. Like what?
Yeah. Ridiculous.
Honestly,
it's too much to mention.
Oh my God!
Like I said last week, and this is a generalization. It's not a fact, but normally you could tell what a natural body looks like. Normally,
because I'm not starting no trouble here, but I mean, I watched some documentary on Real Deal with Evander Holyfield, and that guy at light heavyweight was the same size as me. So honestly, the same as me.
It's more than you.
Yeah, 180. I think like 180 pounds or something.
No. I've got a video of him sparring in before the Olympics.
Yeah.
And he was about 170.
And I remember watching him against Mike Tyson, and I thought Mr. Olympia just turned into like a bodybuilding competition. Anyway, just saying. Not trying to say he was.
Lee Selby versus Fernando Montiel.
Yeah.
Also with Alexander versus Aaron Martinez is on the 14th of October on a PBC card on a Wednesday. The fight will be shown on Sky Sports.
I think that's quite good, by the way.
Yeah, it's making boxing mainstream.
Yeah, I think it's quite good. Yeah. Why only Saturdays and Fridays? Yeah.
It's coming on Sky Sports over here. But that's the reason why I said earlier that I do not think the Warrington fight will happen. Montiel's a good fighter.
I'm not sure if Eddie Hearn watches our videos or I tell you who does watch our videos.
Yeah.
Selby's man. You need to email us and explain to me the contract he has with Al Haymon. I'm so confused. Is he a Matchroom fighter or is he Al Haymon fighter now? I'm confused.
He got 4 times.
What?
You didn't hear about this?
No.
Manu Chao got shot 4 times midweek. Apparently he had some sort of beef was going on with some people in Essen, E-S-E-N, somewhere. And he was at a restaurant taking some pictures and someone's come out of a car, ran up to him, shot him and then ran off. He's had an operation, he's fine, he'll make a full recovery, they reckon.
Not boxing though. Surely not.
Reckon, yeah. But already the man just said he's going to be coming back bigger and stronger than normal. They always say that. Yeah. But crazy world. I don't know because again, I don't know what was said or how real it is, but a rumor is that there was some sort of beef on Facebook or some sort of. No, that's what seriously. That's what they're saying. That's what they're saying. But I'm like, no, it happens a lot though. I've seen people. Remember that time when who was it? The guy was pissing about someone and they went to his yard.
Oh, Curtis Woodhouse.
Curtis Woodhouse.
Yeah, when he trolled the guy, found a normal sized man. And you are in a beef with Manuel Chao. To be fair, you're not going to go and fight him, are you?
That's why you shot him 4 times.
Yeah, you're not going to fight him.
I'm not going to go fight him.
Yeah, why am I going to fight a guy like Manuel Chao? Yeah, he might be getting knocked out by Povetkin, but he'll knock me the hell out. Yeah. But no, hopefully he makes a speedy recovery because that's just silly. What's Tyson Fury saying? If I lose, I retire. Why do boxers do that? Why are boxers so delusional? Fighters are the most delusional athletes in the world.
I'll tell you what, I think Tyson Fury said it tongue in cheek. He said that to sell tickets or whatever, but like I said before, every fighter knows what I'm trying to say. You go into the ring, one's gonna win, one's gonna lose. They all know that, and like I said, it's a confidence thing. Where they fighters always overboost themselves and sell themselves. But the reality is that if he loses, he's not gonna retire. He knows that. It's just a part that makes him feel a certain way.
Of all the fights this year, I'm even Cotto Canelo in this. I think Fury Klitschko is the most exciting fight for me this year, by the way. I can't wait to talk about that fight.
I was talking about it yesterday and I'm like, guess what? Yeah, it's definitely on. It might be a winter barbecue evening.
I'm telling you now, that is going to be one hell of a fight.
Dillian White had to change her opponent. No more Dominic Gwynn. Now Brian Minto. Apparently...
Brian Minto? Yeah. Brian Minto.
You know Brian Minto. Apparently Gwynn didn't really want it, apparently. His camp said he didn't want to come to the UK, he didn't want to do this or that, and it was kind of a stall delay tactic. Brian Minto steps up like he always does. I'm disappointed. I thought Gwynn would have gave White rounds. Yeah? I don't see Minto giving him rounds.
Nah, it's not going to be a blowout. It's going to be a blowout.
Yeah. You're looking at 2 rounds, 3 rounds at best.
Look, I don't think Joshua is the elite level boxer yet that I think he's going to be. But I don't think beating Brian Minto deserves you Joshua.
Why?
No, I'm saying beating Brian Minto.
Yeah.
No, I don't think that deserves you Joshua because it's supposed to be Joshua if they win.
Okay.
So I don't think that warrants Joshua. It's only warrants it because of the hype them 2 guys have right now. But you look at Dillian White's record, and Gwynn would have been a good name on that record. Right now, you look at the record, and it's a bit thin. It's a bit thin.
You know me already. I'm a fan of rounds. Yeah, I think that especially prospects need to get rounds in to see how good they are. Know what I mean? Blowouts don't give you nothing to take into the future. I mean,
honestly, see him fight Ian Lewison.
Yeah,
he's been the forgotten man of the heavyweight division right now. British heavyweight division.
Forgotten man. I can't see last time before.
There you go. You know what I mean? And he lands on you. That'd be a great little fight, by the way.
It would be
if he's fit right now.
Okay. Me and you about to have a big argument now.
I do not mind because that means it's about someone. Yeah, go on. Let's see.
Okay.
Is it Scott Quigg?
No,
it's not Scott Quigg.
No, it's something different.
Oh.
One of the fighters I was really high on back in the day, and you never liked him. You accused him of diving out of the ring against Paul Williams.
Don't tell me Kermit Cintra's making a comeback.
Kermit's making a comeback. Kermit Cintron's making a comeback. I like Kermit Cintron. I thought he had a great balance of speed and power. Yeah, good technical. Mine was a little weak, let's be fair, but he didn't dive at the ring versus Paul Williams. Yeah,
he dived at the ring.
He tripped at the ring.
He tripped and then he done a dive.
He tripped. He did. He didn't do it on purpose.
No,
you thought he done it on purpose, though?
No. I thought he didn't want it anymore with Paul Williams, by the way.
For what? He just won the last round. I was winning the 4th round.
He dived at the ring. He dived at the ring.
Okay then. So basically, he's saying that his hand was injured for years and he couldn't punch properly, which we all know about. He last fought maybe 2 years ago and was fighting maybe once.
Did he fight Thurman?
No.
Coming up.
And then he's apparently had his hand surgery now, and he's come back to making a legit run. I think he's had maybe 4 fights in the past 6 years because he was obviously kind of out of love with boxing, but also injured. He's coming back at 147.
No way.
Yes, at 147, meaning staying in shape. He said he might go 154 if an offer comes viable, but he's at 147. If Cintron is in shape, if he's in shape and his hand is good, can he make a legit run? You said a few weeks ago how good the 147 guys were in that era.
10 years ago.
Could he make? Question is, can he make a legit run? Former 2-time world champion.
Look, you know the thing about Cintron, and I think people forget what really harms Cintron, and it's almost like everyone talks about Cotto. Margarito beat Cintron with I'm convinced with loaded gloves.
Same.
Convinced.
Cintron was beating the crap out of everyone before Margarito came along.
And Margarito hit him, and I was like, he was like,
yeah.
Then in another fight, he done exactly the same thing to him. Margarito cheated. And I think that affected Cintron, you know, his mindset and mentality of thinking, how is this guy hitting me? Yeah. But everyone seems to have talked about the Cotto because Cotto's a bigger man when he come back. Yeah. And Margarito can't even see straight. Yeah. Then I've not a problem with Cintron.
Might want some payback.
He might want some payback, honestly. Yeah. And he's a name, I just don't, what is Cintron, 36, 37?
He must be in his 30s now. Yeah. Go watch a fight with Kermit Cintron versus a guy called Walter Matisse. One of the best knockouts you see. It was a 2-round fight.
I think that is Lucas Matisse's brother, by the way.
Yeah, I think it is.
I think it is Lucas.
Remember that knockout?
Yeah.
Brutal knockout. I mean, his head literally fell off.
Forget that. Ryan's trying to change the subject. Go watch Kermit Cintron jump out the ring against Paul Williams, and then tell me who's wrong, me or Ryan. This guy jumped out of the bottom rope. He's obviously watching too much WWF, Rey Mysterio, and he's just fights. Got loads.
Next week fights, Joshua versus
Gary Cornish.
White versus Minto.
Yeah. Berto Mayweather.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Berto Mayweather. Kamina McDonald is tonight.
It's tonight, 9 o'clock on Sky Sports. Yeah. Also on the same card, Anthony Durrell versus Rubio.
Is it Anthony or Andre?
Anthony.
It's Anthony Durrell, isn't it? Versus Rubio. Okay.
Rubio as well.
Good fight.
Yeah. Next week as well, we got Groves versus Badu Jack.
I'm telling you, next week
a nice week of boxing.
Yeah.
It's not even that it's packed. This next week in boxing is going to be called This Week is Mayweather. It's fight week. They're going to be all over it.
Yeah, it's fight week, blog week, as they say. But that's going to be good stuff. But there you go, guys. Huge show. Yeah. Bloody hell. I don't even know how long this is right now. But if it's near the 50-minute mark, thank you for watching the whole video. As a lot of people are doing.
Yeah.
A lot of people seem to be watching the whole video. So thank you for watching the videos. Remember, tweet, subscribe, leave your comments below. Tell us about these fights, next week's fights, whatever you want to talk about. You know we do get back to you. And thanks for watching another edition of Boxtalk. Cheers.